Peace. Welcome back to Essence Tarot, and this is a Divine Masculine update. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we're starting off with the High Priestess, trusting your intuition, carefully reflect before taking action, insight that comes through meditation. Okay, so looks like the masculine is focusing on the High Priestess at this moment. Some of the masculines are checking on the Divine Feminines, tapping in on a 5D, as well as spying or either communicating with the Divine Feminine. Okay, and then they're also tapping into more of their feminine side. A lot of people have been reflecting the connection. They might have dealt with some karmics that's been reminding the masculine of his Divine Feminine, and it's really been triggering the masculine to the point where he's actually, feeling bad about himself. Okay, so let's see what's going on and why this masculine is thinking about his Divine Feminine. And you guys, I am coming down with a cold, so work with me. Okay, so let's see, Spirit. Okay, so we do have awareness. Okay, so a lot of masculines, like I said, they're kind of feeling bad. They've been definitely getting connected on 5D and are like wanting to get connected in the physical as well. Okay, they want oneness, they want forgiveness, because they just became more aware of what they've been doing. Okay, a lot of clearance going on. A lot of reminders from Spirit. They're having like a flashes. Like Spirit keeps showing me a masculine that's got their head, their hands on their head, just shaking because they can't get rid of the visions. They can't get rid of the visions out of their mind of what they've done to this Divine Feminine and what they've done along the way. Okay, so you have awareness. They are definitely aware of what they're doing. Okay, so we do have balance. All right, got a lot of ones going on here. This masculine here is working on balance. Okay, working on forgiveness. Okay, looking for forgiveness from their feminine, actually. Okay, as far as they can see that the feminine, they can feel and see that the feminine has gained a lot of strength and power. Okay, so they feel like they're being pushed to gain strength and power too. Okay, so he definitely is aware of the telepathic connection. You see that you got a masculine here with the little orb around his mind. Okay, and the light. So he's getting a lot of telepathic warnings. Okay, which is making this masculine ascend. Now he's getting all this information from the Divine Feminine. So if the Divine Feminine is not with them physically, they're getting a lot of telepathic messages that's coming in. So like I said, I saw the vision of a masculine just, shaking their head, just going crazy that they have this connection. So they're getting a reality check. They just like, well, I don't see the feminine. I don't hear from the feminine. I haven't heard from the feminine in a while. That they felt like, a relief of, the masculine had felt a relief of, getting rid of the Divine Feminine. And they felt like they were free. And then all of a sudden they got this big burst of energy that came out of nowhere, and it was their feminine. Okay, and they identified it as the feminine, and it's really taking its toll on this masculine. Okay, so he can't get you out of his head. All right, so let's see. Yeah, so we have love begins. Okay, there's another one right there. So oneness. Okay. We have 2, and then we have 2, and then we have, because you got 2 ones, and then you have 1, and then you have 1 here. So it's definitely look next to each other. It's 11, 11. Up there is top. So he's definitely thinking about coming back. Okay, so the green represents the heart. Okay, so a lot of the connections are happening, and it's pouring out. Okay, so this masculine has no choice, and he now knows. He has that recognition. He has that soul recognition where Spirit is not letting him escape his fate, where he has to go with the flow and start fulfilling his purpose. So now that, like I said, now that the feminine has pulled herself away on all accounts, he now sees that it wasn't just the physical connection. He has to see it to believe it. So pulling the divine feminine, pulling away at that time and giving the masculine space has showed this masculine that you guys were divinely connected. So he's came aware. Like I said, they wake up every day and they see what's going on around them. It's the society that's pulling them back in. Okay, don't ever get it twisted. It don't take years and years and years and years. Okay, people get reality checks just like this. Okay, they wake up every day, but it's temptations that's pulling them back in. Somebody calling them, distracting them, maybe a ex distracting them, or them themselves getting involved with situations that don't serve them. Temptation is there to distract them. Okay, so as long as they don't know who they are and what they should do, they're gonna keep falling. If they don't have self-love, self-worth for themselves and others around them, they're just gonna keep falling for the trickery. Okay, but this masculine here is very aware of what's going on. Okay, and it's causing him to find balance. All right. Right now, it's Spirit is saying that the good is the good is about to outweigh the bad. All right, and this masculine is about to have a full 360 out of nowhere. Okay, temptation is not gonna cause this masculine too much distraction because they're not with this divine feminine, so they can't get the divine feminine out of their head. Okay, so eventually they're gonna come in and they're gonna talk about the situation. They're connecting on 5D. They're definitely connecting on 5D, and they're gonna take that action. Okay, they can feel the connection. And then a lot of their chakras are activating. And they're like, well, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so let's see. This masculine needs guidance. That's what he needs. Okay? You got mental conflict. Like I said, this masculine, number 2, you got number 2 again. So a lot of 2s and 1s in here. And when you put them together, it's 2, 2, 2s. And then you got 11, 11. So there's definitely a union that's going to happen for this masculine here. You got a mental conflict, okay? Like I said, he's trying to defeat the fact of the connection. He cannot get you out of his head, okay? His ego is pretty much lowering itself because, like, he's having, flashbacks of the connection, okay? He's having a reality check, okay? As my twin flame would say, a Christmas after past moment where his ego is being put to the side, which is his body. When he goes to sleep, his soul takes him on a journey of what would happen if you was and what would happen if you won't. And this is exactly what's happening. So what would happen if you had your feminine and what would happen if you didn't? And he's getting a complete reality check, okay? Going through that mental conflict. Ego is trying to take over, but it's not happening, okay? So it's just going through, like, it's good that the feminine had pulled away from this masculine. Had pulled away from this masculine, okay? So that he can battle with his self, okay? So there's definitely a lot of 5D going on. What else, Spirit? All right, Spirit told me to move on. Hold on. All right, let's see. Awareness. Clarify this awareness. Yeah, see? So to clarify that awareness, you have forgiving and learning, okay? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment, okay? So like I said, a lot of them been having a huge reality check when it comes to their connection with this divine feminine, all right? They have awakened to that understanding where they did a lot of wrong, okay? And they understand they did a lot of wrong, okay? So let's clarify. So they're learning that their mistakes have led them down the wrong path. Okay, they now know. Okay, so a lot of the spirits that has been disconnected from their soul, their body, and they became soulless, are coming down, which is causing the masculine to surrender. Okay, so allow them the space to have this. When you interrupt, you will be no different from a karmic distracting your masculine. Don't interrupt the masculine while he's going through his shift as a divine feminine. Just let him shift naturally, okay? Don't call him, don't text him. Give him the space he needs By try to focus on you, divine feminine, if you watching, while this masculine is shedding. Okay, you don't want to be there while they're shedding. Okay, because they're gonna blame it on you. All right, if they're gonna blame it on somebody, they're gonna blame it on somebody who is not supposed to be in their life. So don't be that one. Okay, so stand back. You can also feel the shift, and you get your signs of synchronicities when the divine says time. Okay, so we do have release your ex. The time has come, has come to clear your energy. Okay, so the balance is that he's doing a lot of clearance. Okay, like I said, don't be a part of the shedding. If you're already disconnected, step away just until the time is right. But he's doing a lot of releasing. Okay, he's definitely doing. Let me move this down just a little bit. He's definitely doing a lot of releasing. Okay, a lot of balancing himself out. He's figuring out who belongs in his life and not. Okay, and what he's done. And also pulling away from his divine feminine, but still thinking about it. The connection. Okay, it is more of the spiritual connection that's pulling this masculine away physically from any kind of disruptions. Okay, let's see what else. Clarify that. Love begins. Okay, so we do have separation. Okay, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So like I said, you guys are in separation because before there wasn't enough love. Okay, but it's those who they're saying it's those who are in separation. All right, that they were in separation. They're gonna come back. All right, they're gonna come back, but let them heal while they're in separation. Let you guys need to work on healing. Okay. That's the only way this masculine is going to find his balance. Okay, releasing his feminine is just to give himself some time and space to find the connection again. It's not because they don't love you or want you. It's the fact that they just need that space. Okay, this masculine needed that space so that he can actually be triggered again. Now, if he runs along and mess around with a karmic, it won't be permanent. It's not permanent. It's temporary. Just a sexual desire or some kind of survival mode. It's temporary. He's going to get his rocks off, and then he's going to leave that karmic, for dead and just hang him out dry. But as a divine partner, their connection, the updates, how they feel. You can feel the kundalini. All this telepathic stuff is your way of communicating. So use that connection to communicate and help your masculine heal. They can hear you. Okay, he can hear you. Okay, so he is releasing his past. Okay, releasing his past. They're releasing things right now. Okay, and then you have the love begins, in separation, it will trigger. Before you guys met in physical, you guys were spiritually connected. So it's like repeating itself. It's going back in full circle now, where the masculine is going through, they're telling me he's going through the cycles again, where he's coming around to that cycle where the divine feminine has triggered him. Okay, and what's going to happen is the masculine has to make that choice which way he's going to go once that come back around. So he's back on that path where he's been triggered with the connection. Okay, so allow this separation to happen. Like the spirit is pretty much saying, allow this separation to take its toll. This is all divine right now. Okay, give him the space he needs to release his past. Okay. So we have mental conflict. You have flirt. Okay, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so he is, like I said, temptation is coming. Ego is fucking with him right now. Okay, ego is fucking with him. Like he's being tempted, but then he's also being aware. He's like, okay, well, I want to flirt, I want to fuck around, but something inside me is telling me not to. But something inside me is telling me that I should. So that's the connection that's going on here. Oh my God, y'all. I seen like 4 Fed cars pulling all up on my block. But anyway, so yeah, he's trying to go through this, he's going through this battle. Like temptation is kicking in, and then like it's a mental conflict where, okay, I'm tempted to do this, I'm tempted to do that, but I don't want to. Like he wants to hit up his divine feminine, but he's not ready yet. You understand me? I want to hit my divine feminine up, but I'm not quite ready yet. I don't want to hurt my divine feminine, so Like the Spirit is saying, love will come. Just give this masculine time to get his thoughts together, because he's going through that mental conflict. Don't be a side piece, okay? Don't be the side piece. Wait patiently, okay? If yes, your masculine might, due to his sexual desires, temptation, fall for it, but he will have to go on that cycle again until he no longer can fall for it anymore. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And how does the divine masculine feel about his divine feminine? Okay, you do have the mask on. Okay, so while he's going through this shift, all right, and he's clearing, yes, he does have a mask on. He's putting on the front. Oh, you got. Okay, so you do have sorry, divine, forgive me. Okay, temptation kicking in. All right, but waking up. Okay, he's slowly waking up. All right, give me one more card, Spirit. And we have love. Okay, so he just wants you to know that he does have a mask on. All right, he does have a mask on. He is, putting on the front out there right now to protect himself and you. Okay, but it's not to, Spirit is not telling me to, he got his mask on to fuck off completely, but it's more like half on, half off. Okay, where he is, this is why he's going through that conflict, where he got half on, half off. Okay, but he just definitely wants you to know that, don't take it personal. He's just, physical still. We want them to manifest down to the physical body. Then when we ask for the masculine to manifest in the physical body, they have to manifest according to divine, not ego. So he's still battling with that. But while he's going through this battle, he is definitely thinking about his divine feminine. Okay, he's definitely thinking about the connection you guys had and what you share. Okay, so he's still going through that little transition. He's back on that cycle. He has to make the right decision in order to grow past it. Okay, so I'm not gonna make this video too long. Just know that he is, the mask is coming off. Spirit is saying, okay, and he wants you to forgive him. Okay, he is awakening slowly but surely, and he does love you. So check the description box for more information if you want to find out if this is your masculine. Inbox me and let me know, or email me to book a personal reading. Peace.